Hi, this is Adam Mertz coming to you with another edition of The Wrap. Today we're here at Soldier Field where the Badgers whipped up on Northern Illinois 49-7. The Russell Wilson show continues. The senior quarterback threw for 347 yards, 3 touchdowns, had this thing at 42-7 by the end of 3 quarters. Adds an entirely different dimension to the Badgers offense, as we'll hear from Badgers coach Brett Bielema.
Is he better than expected? I didn't know what to expect. I'd never been around him, when you guys saw the first snap like I did at the beginning of the season. Now I've been with him for 3 games, and nothing changes from him day to day. His preparation, his detail.
Obviously Russell played a great game today. He does a great job of spreading the ball around and finding an open guy, and all of us were able to make plays when the ball came our way.
Offensive line and their ability to run block and their ability to pass block, and then the guys outside, make great plays. And we just got to keep working and keep getting better.
Northern Illinois, under former Badgers defensive coordinator Dave Doeren, plays a familiar strategy against the Badgers, stacking the line against the run. The only difference is, this year, Russell Wilson can make things happen, both with the pass and with his legs.
He's good. Russell's really good. As you can see, when the pocket breaks down, he can scramble forward, he can get through his reads, find the open receiver, and just put it in the playmaker's hands. And I don't think you can ask for any more from a quarterback.
He knows the plan, he knows how to stick to it, but he can adapt very well, very creative. Some of those plays that he got us out of with his feet were extraordinary, and he's playing at a high level. If there's somebody that's better out there right now, I'd like to see him, because he is exceptional.
And if you think that the big Badgers offensive linemen who have prided themselves for years on knocking people's heads in are that concerned about the ratio of run to pass, let's hear from Peter Kahns.
I talked to some of the offensive linemen. What do you think about this? And obviously, we love to run the ball, because we feel like it's just nose us versus the front seven, the D line. But you know what? Team sport, and we're happy when we get any yards. We're not going to be selfish. We only want the run. If we got the pass, we'll do it. Russ has been great. The wide receivers have been great, and everybody's just clicking right now.
A key sequence in the game came in the first quarter after the Huskies had tied the game at 7. A really quick drive that made it seem like there might be a chance for the shootout that a lot of people had projected. However, Dave Doeren calls for the onside kick. Big gamble, and he lost. Ball got knocked around like a pinball, landed in the hands of Jacob Pedersen of the Badgers. Let's hear him talk about that sequence.
Bouncing around, and right before I got it, it bounced right at 2 NIU defenders. And like I said, I thought they were going to be able to wrap it up, and I don't know if he didn't see it or he misjudged it, but it bounced right off him, and I was able to grab it, and just kind of got it on the ground as fast as I could.
On the defensive side of the ball, the Badgers fared quite well against Chandler Harnish and the high-scoring Huskies offense. They put up 49 and 42 in their first 2 games, but were shut out for the last 3 quarters today after an early first quarter touchdown. That means a lot to players like senior safety Aaron Henry.
We were able to go out there and play some clean football. But we gave up 7 points, which as a D coordinator, he wants to hold them to a 0. You know what I'm saying? I think he was more mad this week than last week. You know what I'm saying? And so, it was unfortunate that we did give up a touchdown, but we bounced back and we got some things corrected, and the game's full.
That we've got momentum going or anything, but we've performed well the last 2 games. So you'd like to think the first game was an anomaly, and now this is our defense, but we have to go out and prove that every week.
If there's a negative today to look at for the Badgers, it's penalties. A lot of laundry thrown at the Badgers early on, especially at the offensive line, and I know that didn't sit well in talking with several of the players afterward.
We're all anxious out there to get things going, really fast. We can't do that because we're known as a team, least amount of penalties, so we got to make sure we correct that.
In the end, though, a resounding win for the Badgers. They improved to 3-0 heading into next week's matchup with South Dakota, a football championship subdivision school at Camp Randall Stadium. 2 weeks away from the big matchup against Nebraska, which today ran away from Washington. Until next time, I'm Adam Mertz with madison.com.